guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today's video is going to be one that I've never done before, and I'm actually really excited to do. Obviously I do my makeup all the time on this channel, but we're gonna do a story time to go along with it. So if you guys are excited about that like I am, then stick around for the video. So this story actually happened last year, and I have a lot of story times, but I wanted to tell this one specifically because it is absolutely like what? Like, why did this happen? It's really crazy. I had filmed like a TikTok vlog type of thing that's still on my TikTok if you guys want to see, and I will also post videos when I can, when I'm talking about a specific thing or something. So yeah, let's just get started. I will be doing my makeup as well while talking about the story, so hopefully I don't get sidetracked. But yeah, I was watching, I think her name is Corey something. I don't know her last name. I'm so sorry about that. But she was doing a story time about how she got stranded in the snow, and I was like, that reminded me, while she was doing her makeup, and that reminded me of when I didn't really get stranded, but I almost wanted to walk home in this situation because I was like, I don't want to be here, didn't want to stay in the first place, and now this shit happened and I don't know what to do. So let's get into the story. Okay, kind of background information. I have a group of friends, and if I find a picture of all of us or some of us, I think not all of us went on this trip actually, so I will just find the picture of the people that actually did go. I think I have pictures, I'll post here. But basically, my group of friends, we decided to go to LA because we were going to like this haunted hayride type of thing. So let me explain basically the hayride. So we had, the hayride was like just you go in a car. I'll have like videos and stuff when I'm talking about it more in detail later or whatever. But basically you're in a car and you're just like going down this like little road, and then they make you like a turn, and then you park in that little area, and from there it's just like videos, and the actors, like the actors and the people that scare you and stuff, they just go around your car and they scare you, but you don't leave your car, you stay in your car. So yeah, so we did that, and we had this planned for I think a while now, but we didn't know, sorry, I'm looking for a towel, but we didn't know if we were going to stay in LA because the thing was kind of late. It was kind of, yeah, it was just really late, and we didn't know if we were gonna stay or not, so we didn't have to drive back. My friend Edward was driving, and he was driving my friend Eileen's car, I believe, and then me, I was in the middle, Tatiana was in, and then me, Tatiana, and Kaden were in the back. So that's basically how we were in the car, okay? So, so we get down to LA. Hold on, y'all. I feel like the story is gonna be short, so let me just hurry up and do my makeup. Actually, I'm gonna do my eyebrows off camera, and then I'll be right back with the video. Okay, I'm back. I did my eyebrows and I concealed my eyes and stuff so I could do my eyeshadow. Okay, let's get in to the story again. So I'm gonna tell you like every little thing that happened, because if I don't, the story would be kind of short and stuff. But basically, when we first got to LA, we were starving. We hadn't eaten, and so we go to a restaurant, and the restaurant was really well. We stayed there for about, I want to say like an hour to like an hour and a half. It wasn't short, but it also wasn't long. So we stay there, and as we're there, we're just eating and stuff, and then we're like, okay, well, we think we might have to stay because like we don't want to drive back and it's gonna be late and we're gonna be tired and stuff. So like, what do we do? So we have to tell like our parents and stuff, because we were alone, mind you. So we're alone, right? And so then my friends are like, okay, let's just text our parents a little later so we know that they're not like, we're not tricking them or stuff, whatever, right? So we do that, and so we're done eating, so we go, and it's time. Well, actually, I think we were either a little bit early to the thing, but we just decided to go because we didn't want to like get lost and like not be able to find it and then like be super freaking late. So we just left, and we were all done eating anyway, so we didn't want to like just stay there. And honestly, a lot of people at that restaurant were just giving us bad looks because we were all like teenagers, and we were like young, you know. We had all just turned 18 and stuff, so we all looked like little, we didn't look like grown adults, right? So they were just like, what are all these people? And like the Dodgers were playing at the time, so there was just a bunch of people. Anyways, so we decided to leave because, you know, we're done eating and we have to get to the place and we have to like find it and stuff. So I think we were looking for it for a little bit. It didn't take us that long, I remember, to find it, but we have the tickets like on deck and stuff. So then we go and we look for it and stuff, and then we find it, and we're VIP, so we're in the VIP line. And keep us in mind, we had nowhere to sleep at this moment, and we had just gotten there, and we were all talking about staying in LA because we're like, we don't want to drive back, it's gonna be late, there's gonna be a lot of traffic, and it's gonna be dangerous if someone falls asleep on the wheel, you know. So keep that in mind. So we go to the place, we're in the line, we're really freaking fun. It's really fun. It's really scary. I'll put videos and stuff when I'm talking about it, or on the screen right now. And it was really fun. Honestly, it was one of the most like scary but fun places I've gone to, other than Horror Nights, obviously, but it was really fun. It wasn't scary, it was just like thrilling, I guess you would say. But it was very fun. So we were there, and we were having a grand old time. And think like we were just there for a little bit, and like, or no, we were there for an hour, I think, something like that, and it literally did not feel like an hour. Like, it felt like barely anything. Like, it did not feel like an hour at all to us. It felt so short. But so yeah, we ended, and it was honestly really fun. Like, there was lights and everything, and there was a bunch of people like scaring us, and the like entrance to go there was really nice. Like, they had decorated and stuff, and like the videos that they were playing on the TV, it was really like on the big screen, it was really cute. It was kind of like a but like, what are those movies called, like outdoor drive-in movies? It was kind of like that, but you know, you got scared while doing it. It was really fun, and honestly, I've never gone to a place like that. I didn't even know like they did that. But it was really cool, and I had fun. We all had fun. We all were enjoying it. So I think after that, um we decided to, yeah, I think after that we're like, okay, well, it's getting kind of late, and um so do you guys like want to stay? And so everyone was like, I low-key was like, I don't think my sister's gonna let me, because I was staying with my sister at the time. I was like, I don't think my sister's gonna let me because she's gonna freaking hate it that I didn't let her know in time. And so I just texted her. I was like, they just told me like, okay, just try it, and if she says no, like, we'll just leave, you know. So I tried it, and she said yes. Like, surprisingly, I honestly was so shocked that she said that, but she said yes. So yeah, keep that in mind. I really did not want to stay, to be honest. But my sister had said yes, and you know, later on, I come to think, she tells me later on, she was like, I honestly was not gonna let you stay, but since it was already late and you were already over there, I had to let you stay. So she should have just said no. But anyways, so we go. So yeah, we decide that we're gonna stay because our parents let us and everything was fine. So I think we were just like driving around, making sure that like all of our parents said yes and that we were allowed to stay and stuff. So we were just walking around and everything, or driving around. Sorry, we were still in our car. We didn't get off at all. And then I think we were driving around to go get some like snacks and stuff. And then my friend's like, okay, so we need like a hotel room. So I'm gonna call like a Best Western. So let's remember this. She did everything online, but she did it on her phone, and she like got the room, and she registered, like she got everything, she paid from her card and everything. Like she did everything herself on her phone. And I remember her doing this because she was like, okay, like guys, like are we gonna stay like this, like is this good? And she was looking at like a bunch of prices, I remember, because she didn't want anything too pricey, because obviously we didn't have enough money, like we didn't have a lot of money, so we didn't want to stay somewhere where it was like really hella expensive. So yeah, so we got that, and she paid on her card and everything, and like it transferred to her card and stuff. So keep that in mind. So then I think we were done like driving around and getting our stuff and everything. So we're like, okay, like we have to go to the hotel now because it's getting late and we want to go to sleep and we want to hang out in the hotel and stuff. So we go to the hotel, and it is the Best Western. I think we were, don't quote me on that, I don't know where we were, but we were somewhere in LA. Not in like the heart of LA, like the like downtown LA and stuff. It was more like further from there, but it was LA. So we were in LA and we go to the Best Western. So we get there, right? And we tried to go to the door, and the lady that was there at the front desk, she was like, no, you have to go through the back door because it's closed. It's already like 10 or something. And when we got there, keep this in mind, I forgot to say this. When we got there, it was maybe like 9:40, what is it? Like 9:49, 9:50. So like it had just hit 9:50, I think, when we got there. So it was nowhere near 10. I mean, like it was pretty close, but it was not 10 when we got there and stuff. So we got there, right? And we see this sign on the door that said you cannot like check in and stuff before 10. And we had knew that. I think we knew that. Yeah, I'm remembering now, like we knew that, so that's why we had to go to the, like we had to like hurry up and get like our snacks and stuff to go to the hotel. Like we knew that. We're there, right? And when we arrive, yeah, this lady's like, go to the back, there's a back door, like enter from that way. So we're like, okay, so like maybe like they're not supposed to open the front door or whatever, right? So we go, so like we're literally not thinking because we're so fucking tired, and we're just like not thinking, to be honest. And so like we go and like walk around, and we see one door like on the side, but we didn't know like if that was the door she was talking about. We just didn't know what she was talking about, to be honest. And we probably should have like asked her like for assistance and stuff, but we were just like tired and literally were not thinking. So then we go around the building, and we literally, like I tell you, like we see a door, we see one door, and we're like, what is this? So then it wasn't opening, and to open it you have to have like a hotel key. So we're like, this is not like we can't get in because we don't have a freaking key, like we don't have a room here yet. Or we don't have a, sorry, we did have a room, we just didn't have the key yet. So we're like, what the heck? So then we go back, and at this point my friend Kaden and Eileen and Edward were standing at the door, and me and my friend Tatiana, so there was like a curb right here, and you had to go over the curb, and then that's like the building on there and stuff. So we were like standing at the curb, and I just hear my friend, like, well, obviously we're there. So my friend Eileen's like, oh, like, we need the key to get in. And then my friend Caden's like, yeah, like, we can't get in. And then the lady just starts yelling at us. Like, literally just starts yelling at them. Not us, because I wasn't over there. But she starts yelling at them, like, so loud that I can hear. And I'm not even over there near the door. She's like, you guys don't have a room, like go to the, oh no, she's like, you guys need to go to the the door on the side, and then like my friend's trying to tell her like, yeah, we can't go because we don't have a key, like we need to get a key for our room. And then she's like, it is past 10, like you can't come in anymore, like did you make a reservation or whatever, like did you get a room? Hey y'all. So, this is me editing. I'm laying down. Ignore that. Anyways, um basically what had happened is this lady did not want to listen at all. She just kept arguing with us. Um when we first got there, it was literally 9:50. Like it had just turned 9:50. And when we go to the door, it literally says a sign, you cannot check in after 10. So we saw that, and then we asked her like where we could go, you know? And like this lady tells us like you need to go to the back door, go through the back door. And so we like listened to her because like we're thinking that like I don't know what we were thinking, to be honest. But we go to the back door, right? And it's just a pool door, and obviously you can only use the pool door for the card, right? And then once we go to the door, again, we go back because after we see the pool door, we're like, no, it's probably not that one, right? So we go even further behind the building and we still don't see a door. So then I like we kind of just come to the conclusion like, yeah, I don't know what we're doing over here. Like we don't even have a room key. So we go back and the lady like sees us again and she tells us like go through the back, go through the back. And then we tell her like no, we don't have a room key. Like we don't have a room, like we need to go. And then the lady's like, it's past 10, you can't get a room now, I can't check you in, da da da. And she's like, do you have a room or whatever? And I'm like, my friend, at this point, it was just three of my friends. And then me and my other friend were just back there. Like, we weren't directly in front of the door. So she tells my friends, she's like, you guys need a room. It's past, you guys can't check in anymore. It's past 10, da da da. Like, you guys can't get a room, right? So my friend tells her, like, no, we already have a room. I went on the website, I have a room. And she did not want to listen at all. And this lady just proceeds to tell us that it's past 10, that we couldn't book a room through a third person party, and it had to be directly through Best Western because that's where we were. And my friend literally like pulls up her phone and she's like, yeah, I was on the Best Western like website, you know, like literally on the Best Western official website. So why can't I get in? And the lady just was not listening. She just kept yelling and saying, like, no, I can't show you. It's not a third party. This, and that. And then at one point, she tells us that she couldn't see. And my friend's like, yeah, well, like, let me in. Or, like, open the door and I can show you, you know? Like, let me get closer. Because they were pretty close to the door, but this lady just was not listening at all. And then I remember like she just kept telling us like you can't get a room anymore. It's past 10. It's past 10. She just kept repeating that. But I swear to you guys when we got there and even when we got to the door a second time, it was not 10. Like if she really wanted to check us in, she would have. The lady just really did not want to listen, and she kept saying that like you guys should have gotten a room before 10. I can't open the door, it's already 10. And when we had walked back, it had just turned 10, like just turned 10. And I think it had turned 10 while we were discussing with the lady, not like while we got there, you know. So my friend just like is like, what the hell, like no, like we have a room, I don't know why you don't let us in, like let us in, you know. And the lady just did not want to hear it. She was not hearing it. Like she literally did not want to hear what we were saying. And I knew that like what we were saying was right because I literally like we all saw um Eileen like freaking get the room, you know? So like we literally saw her get the room. So I don't know why she was trying to tell us that we didn't have a room. And then she was trying to tell us that we were doing it from a third party website when we were literally on the official Best Western website. So I think we were fighting with her, or my friends were fighting with her. I want to say 5 minutes. Like we were just trying to reason with her, and we were just getting so frustrated. My friend, like all my friends were just getting so frustrated. I was getting so frustrated. I was like, bro, like we shouldn't have stayed. I'm so mad. Like this is so annoying. Da 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 da. Right? So stop fighting with her because they're like, this is like no fucking use. Like she's not listening. She just doesn't want to listen to us, and we're literally getting nowhere by just fighting with her. So they stopped fighting and arguing and stuff. And obviously we were all very mad. So we went back to our car, and we're like, okay, so like what the hell do we do? So I think they get the number from like the door, and they start calling like the supervisor and stuff to tell them that like this lady's not listening and not letting us in when we literally like have a room, when we already like did it. And my friend was low-key like she was low-key saying that like they already charged her card, when she didn't know that they didn't charge her card until later. But yeah, we were just really mad, and the lady was just not listening at all. Like this, I don't know if this lady just had a really bad day. I don't know, but it just, why did she have to take it out on us? We get on a call with like the people, the like supervisors or someone to talk to, because we wanted to complain because this lady was literally just not listening, and we wanted our freaking hotel room because we were already there. It was already late and we were tired, and we just wanted to be in our hotel room and go to sleep, you know? So my friend gets on the phone with some like representative, and she basically tells her like what happened. Like we got there, it wasn't even 10, and the lady just wasn't listening, and da da da, right? So she tells us a story, and then the lady's like, okay, do you know which Best Western you're at? So we tell her like which one we're at, and then she's like, okay, I'm gonna like talk to my supervisor and see what we can do. Like, I'm so sorry that this all happened. And so I think we were on hold for a little while she was like talking to him and stuff, or talking to whoever. And then she comes back, and I think she ends up telling us like, yeah, I don't think your card was charged, and if it was, like, you're gonna have to call someone else, like a different number, not us. But it shouldn't have been charged. And then I think that's when like she checks, and she's like, yeah, like it wasn't charged or something. I don't know. I don't really remember. This was a while ago, but I do remember her saying like, we can help you get another like place, because we tried to get like a room at there, like at the location that we were already at, but we couldn't because, yeah, like the policy says that we couldn't like get a room after 10, and it was already past 10, obviously, with like the fighting and everything. So we couldn't do that. So we were really pissed. We were honestly so annoyed at this lady specifically, because she just did not want to listen to us, and we were trying to like reason with her, but there was honestly no reasoning with her. She just did not understand. I don't know what her deal was. I'm telling you, like, I think she was just going through it that day, and she wanted someone to take out her anger on. I don't know. She was just not a nice lady. So yeah, so basically we're on the phone, and the lady's like, yeah, we can't get you a room at that place, but we can try to get you a room at a different Best Western. So yeah, she gets us a room, and this time it was like it was Best Western, like it was near there, but it wasn't like super close. Okay, so I'm gonna do the rest of my makeup and then come back. Okay, y'all, this is the finished makeup. These lashes are from Shein, and I actually kind of love them. Like, they're really fucking big, but I love them. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but yeah. So I think I left off, we got to the hotel and like we were just waiting and stuff, and then finally like my friends come back, because I was waiting back with my two other friends, and two of my friends like went to go like get the hotel room and stuff, and then they come back and they're like we just knew, I just knew like something went wrong or something. So then she was like, we can't pay with our credit card, like we need to pay with money, like we need to give a deposit, and then they'll give it back to us like if the room is clean and they check in, it's good, you know. So we were like, okay, great, what else can go wrong? So we're like, where can we go? And then I remember earlier we had gone to Rite Aid, but I didn't tell you guys that because it was honestly like not like important, but we had gone there to, you know, when we went to go get our snacks. And so we went there, and so my friend was like, okay, like they had an ATM machine, like I'm gonna go get some money. And then I think like somehow there wasn't, like you couldn't get like big bills or something, so we ended up, but I don't know, somehow we ended up getting the money, right? So we got the money, and then yeah, we go back to the hotel room, and finally we got our room, and then, you know, we're just in our room and we're really freaking tired, so we just like hang out, and like we are literally like filming TikToks and stuff, like just, you know, having a little blast, and then like we finally knock out and stuff. But I remember like in the morning we woke up, and so we're like, okay, we need to throw all of our trash because we had like some leftover food from the restaurant that we ate last night, and we had like juice bottles everywhere and like freaking snacks everywhere, you know. So we're like, okay, we need to clean up the room so they can give us the deposit back, because, you know, my friend spent a lot of money and stuff. So we did that, and yeah, like the guy, like we woke up like so early too, because my friend Edward, bless his heart, we love him, he had a class that morning, sorry, and I think like he didn't bring like his laptop, and like on his phone it never wanted to work, so we had used my friend Caden's phone, and so he was like logged in on there and stuff. And so we were literally like in his class like while we were like cleaning and everything. And then when we went to the like front desk, and the guy was like asking or going to check like our room if it was like good and spotless. I remember that night like I was freezing too, because I was literally right in front of the fan, so I was so bloody cold. And like I was sleeping with my two friends next to me, so like they did not want to give me the blanket, they had it for themselves. I was so mad. I only had like the sheet, and that was so cold, so like it did not cover me at all. But yeah, so then the guy, he checks the hotel, and like everything is fine and good, so they give us back the deposit, and then we finally get on the road to like go home and stuff. And my friend, he was on his Zoom call, his class, remember? And he had to like, there was one part where they were asking you about like the philosopher that they were talking about in the class. I guess it was an English class and stuff. And my friend obviously was not paying attention throughout the whole thing because he was doing other stuff. And obviously my friend Kaden had his phone because it was on his phone. And so he answers for him, like he answers for my friend Edward. It was the funniest thing. He was like we were like listening to everyone else's conversations, because, or like everyone's answers, because we had like no idea what to say. And like Edward was driving, so we couldn't like make him do the class or whatever. So then yeah, we were just listening to all the answers, and finally it gets to my friend Edward, and my friend Kaden answers for him. and he like answers, I don't even know what he answered, but we thought it was the funniest thing ever, because we're like, look at all this shit that we like went through and we have to go through still, like look all the shit that we're doing. It's just hilarious. So we were doing that, right? And I remember after that we went to go get canes. That was the first time I tried canes, actually. It was really good. Had it like last week as well. And it was really good. And yeah, and then after that we just went home and I chilled and I was like with my family and stuff, or my sisters. But yeah, that is the story about the time where some lady just did not want to give us our freaking hotel. It was honestly the craziest like journey adventure type of thing that we were going through. I have other story times about trips with this exact same friend group, but I feel like those story times aren't really appropriate right now, especially since I'm not of age, if you get my drift. So we're going to save those stories for later. But if you guys want more story times, either me doing my makeup or just sit down story times, please let me know, because I'm telling you, I have a lot of other story times that are really fucking funny and great and awesome and traumatizing, and you probably won't want to hear them. So yes, thank you guys so much for watching. If you watched the whole thing, literally love you. And if you guys like this look, I can do a tutorial. It was honestly the most simple look ever. Like, if you guys saw what I was doing, I literally just put a brown in the crease and then a hot pink and then cut my crease and put a pink shimmer. It was literally the most simplest look I've done in a while, but it is so cute. Like, pink looks so cute on me, like, I don't know. Anyways, but yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my love to become a member of my beautiful family. I'm trying to reach 500 subscribers so I can do a giveaway for you guys. And also let me know in the comments below what other videos you guys want to see, what other story times you guys want to see, if you guys want to see story times. And yeah, don't forget that someone out there loves you, because I know I do. Bye guys.